Good evening, brothers, sisters, and gender-normal sisters. It's time for some more House Flipper Remastered with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome. Yes, we are getting back into it. As the title implies, we have had some ridiculousness. We have had an ex-boyfriend stealing this poor woman's radiator. We have had a cousin demanding that we repaint in a more suitable color without his cousin's approval. Just all kinds of really weird, bizarre stuff. So, yeah, with that said, excuse me, let's go ahead and jump into the game, shall we? It's definitely been, we've definitely had some weird stuff, like the landlord who rented to, I don't know, anarchists, being like, oh, renters need to have more faith in their landlords and stuff like that. And it's like, seriously, dude? All right, let's go ahead and weed our own yard here. Wow, we can already see the difference in the general appearance. Either that or the sun is moving rather jerkily. Aha, we have gotten a new skill point for weeding. So we can do a grass trimmer. Do we actually have... I mean, we have access to a chainsaw. Which, I mean, cool, I guess. Let's go to our map of jobs. We have North Levyville, and we have a bathroom rush. Getting ready in the morning is now a competitive sport. One bathroom isn't enough anymore. And this family is feeling the pressure. No doubt about it, the second bathroom would restore peace and punctuality to their daily routine. I just realized I need to activate that real quick. There we go.
Since my kids have grown up a little, I've been having trouble making it to work on time. I never knew how long it took me to get ready until now. Yeah, it's actually all on me. My kids and my wife each take up 10 minutes at most. The house is big enough to warrant a second bathroom anyway. Help me! We can't live like this.
So he's admitting that he is just like the worst at managing his time. All right. So now you want this wall taken out. Okay, so we've opened up the hallway quite a ways. Oh, wow, yeah, this is kind of tight quarters. I mean, it's not horrible. Let's open everything up. All right, toilet will go there. Hello, Christina. That's kind of what I figured. So tile, gray. So we have two different types of tiles. Like floor tiles and wall tiles. Okay, so this is these are the floor tiles, I think. Right? Wait, which one's which here? So these are wall tiles, these are ceramic tiles. Oh, and then floor ceramic tiles. All right, where's the shower going? You're just getting a basic ass shower. So I'm guessing the shower is going to be like... Okay. The shower's going to be over here. Oh, wow. We really can't hold that much in the way of tiles and stuff, can we? We can hold one stack of tiles. All right. Let's see. I think that's what we're going to do there. So let's go ahead and unscrew everything for the shower. Although I suppose we should probably do the floor tiles as well. All right, there we go. All right, let's install this. There we go. And then we're going to say use the rest of these. Tile the rest of the bathroom. I mean, this is going to be... I hope you're not expecting a lot of room. Like, all of your stuff is just along one wall here. That's going to be kind of cramped. Man, we are either very inexperienced or very, very careful. And I'm not entirely sure which. We do have another cleaning. Okay. Might as well start being able to see the dirt on the mini-map. See, I knew one more wouldn't be enough. Maybe 2 will be enough. I'm not sure. See, I do kind of wonder what is this guy's routine that has him in the bathroom for so long in the morning. Hey, we got a skill point. All right, let's do some... Oh, yeah. That is so much better. All right, so we need a sink. Which goes over here. Secure the sink. If only actual sink installation went this easily. All right, and we need a toilet. And we need a mirror. Mirror up over the sink, obviously. Okay, so this bathroom is done. Apparently there is more to be done in this house. Oh, alluring lavender and bright lavender. Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep the same type of color pattern. Right, we are done enough to call it quits and still get paid. I refuse to leave a job half done. Or, incomplete. Hey, we got another skill point. All right, painting. Let's use less paint. All right. This job is done. Well, this spot is done, I guess I should say. Bathroom's done. Do you need anything in this bathroom? No. How about this one? Paint with sky blue. This isn't a bad color. I'm not sure about doing all of the walls in this color. It feels like it would be a bit much. I mean, pretty much anything other than like a white or off-white, it's like, it's gonna be a bit much if you do all the walls of your bedroom. All right. So we're done there. Something in the kitchen, maybe? Or is this the office? Sleepy blue. Okay, sure. I mean, at least they keep their house very clean. Haven't had to clean anything here. As hectic as their mornings are, I'm kind of surprised by that, really. Although I suppose if his wife just, like, keeps the house, she doesn't really need to spend much time in the bathroom in the mornings. All right, there we go. Now we're done. I was not expecting to have to paint that much. I mean, it's 100% of the job is done, so why stick around? Can't imagine life without sports. I'm sure you can't. Yeah, and all of a sudden, like, our house is just like, dear gods. Wait, where's the... Right, I understand that, but, like, where's our... Okay, so we can use the broom in here, but not out there. Which is kind of weird because there was like dirt on the outside of the window. There's still something here that is like horrendously filthy. Or maybe it's just broken. Oh, it is just broken. It just needed to be ripped out. Okay. We'll worry about our place later. So now we have no creativity required. Mandy is strict and direct. She demands that her plans be followed to the letter. She has thought everything through with her closest family and knows exactly what they need. A major cleanup, some remodeling, and setting up part of the house is just the first step towards starting her own business, but a crucial one. All right, so what you want, lady?
I know creative types like to have their own ideas. This isn't the place for that. We know what we want. I want you to follow our instructions to the letter. What we need is a bathroom and a workshop for my new business. I want you to clean up both before and after the renovations. Grandmother's stuff needs to go. It's cramping our style.
All right. I mean, hey, of course I'm gonna do exactly what you tell me to. All right. Where exactly am I doing this work? Oh. You really want me to just sell everything? Oh, apparently not the clock. The family pictures? Sure, those can go. The clock stays. And apparently the cars stay too. All right. So now we need to build some walls. Ah. All right, let's do some perks for building. Let's go ahead and make it so that it's already painted. And I guess option to negotiate the price. All right. So I'm guessing we're probably going to need to buy a door. Or not. Maybe she's just going to come into her workshop exclusively through the garage. I guess there is a door there in the front, too. Actually, I think that might be the back. Man, no windows? I mean, I guess it is a workshop, but still, like, having airflow and natural light is a good thing, even in a workshop. All right. All right, you want a drafting table? You want a garage shelf? Oh, we need 2 garage shelves. Need a stool. Sketchbook. Oh, a couple sketchbooks. Paint set. Naturally. 2 paint sets. Variants of pencil sets. those. Some document folders. Full on easel. And this thing. Okay. There you go. I still think you'd be better with some natural lighting in here. Right, and now we need to turn this into a bathroom. Which I still don't know why we're not... Do we need to put in a door here? I mean, because otherwise you're going to have to go through the garage, through the entire house, just to go to the bathroom when you're working in your studio. That's not a convenient thing. Do you want me to put plaster up over the brick so that you don't see the brick through it all? Right, I guess you want me to paint these walls too. Again, just painting over the tile isn't going to erase the tiles. That's generally not how paint works. All right. So you want a washer, which goes here, but I need to unscrew. All right, so washer, sink, shower, another shower, and then a toilet. Oh, bathtub. Okay. All right, so washer goes here. Water supply. Connect the drain. All right, and you should be the sink. So you didn't tell me what kind of sink you wanted, so you're just getting the bare bones sink. You did say follow it to the letter. You just told me to install a sink. So, a sink you are getting. All right, now, bathtub. down the brace. Hook up the drain. Overflow. Right. And now put in the taps. And there we go. Wow, that stands out a lot. All right. Shower unit. That apparently is automatically hooked up with the sewer system, the outflow. You know, normally you don't get to decide where you're going to put your toilet. It's just kind of like it has to sit on the sewer line. All right. So now we need a soap dispenser. And a toilet brush. Towel rack. Why can't I put this anywhere? Oh, because it has to be sitting out. Okay. All right, mirror. There we go. Toilet paper holder. There we go. Look, if you're gonna make it an awkward positioning, I'm not gonna help you. All right, all tests complete. Done to the letter, just not the spirit. My idea of a perfect afternoon: surfing, cycling, hitting the gym, and a shower afterward. That is a lot for one afternoon, sir. A bargain cleanup. A tenant who didn't pay and trashed the place. Now it's up to someone else to deal with the aftermath. Every inch needs attention, and the invoice should be just as meticulous. Do you want me to take care of the forest you have in the yard? Like, that shit's like hip
I've never turned down a bargain. Property that comes with an insolvent tenant. That may be a problem for someone else. I know how to deal with these people. Take care of that disgusting mess he left behind. Be thorough and detailed. As thorough and detailed as the invoice you send me after you're done. My wife loves reading through them. Bless her heart.
Right, it's only knee high. That's not horrible. Where's the rest of the glass? All right, looks like that's all the glass. I will absolutely make sure that the invoice is going to be detailed, yes. It's also going to possess a lot of zeros, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of questions with some of the landlords in this game. All right, we need to repair an electrical. Oh, yeah. Yep, definitely need something that needs to be done with this outlet. Absolutely. Okay, why are you using a power screwdriver on the interior but not the exterior? Make the bed. Why not? All right. This room is done. Oh, wow. Yeah, from the way he was talking, it almost sounded like he, purchased this place in horrible condition. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like, all right, you know, you kind of get what you pay for. Like, did you just not did you not have a somebody come through and inspect the place before you bought it, or? Oh, I see where it is. All right. Need to repair the fuse box. It's not really repairing the fuse box, that's repairing a fuse. It's not even repairing a fuse, it's replacing it. The question is, have we fixed what's causing the fault? Or are we just like hey, we'll replace the fuse and then flip it back on, and when whatever gets turned on that tripped the fuse, that blew the fuses, it's just gonna blow it again. Apparently the shower was the trash. Are we gonna replace it? Okay, yes, we are gonna replace the shower. Good. I was gonna say, I'm like, man, if we just took out this guy's shower and like, you know, nope, we have decided you do not get to be clean. We're going to forever be a dirty, dirty boy. There we go. All tasks complete. Good. Not bad for $7 grand. Only thing we had to buy was a shower. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm gathering is like, yeah, they whoever built these houses did not build them to last. Or they're like 75 years old. I mean, I could totally see this being like, oh yeah, these houses are old. All right, let's see if we can finish up north, the north area. A fresh start. Amy inherited a house and a headache. Stuck in the 70s and full of chaos, this place needs a fresh start. Order, comfort, and modern charm would make it a perfect home for a single mom and her child. If she can handle life, she can handle this. With a tiny bit of help. A tiny bit of help? I think I'm going to be doing a lot more than just a tiny bit.
This is the best chance we'll ever get. I couldn't believe my luck when I heard Auntie decided to leave the house to me. Sure, it needs work. You can tell nothing's been changed since the 70s. The layout is pretty chaotic too. If I can navigate being a single mother, I can navigate this labyrinth.
Yeah, with a little help. Seriously, does nobody own a oh my god. You don't want me to get rid of the lighting? You do want me to get rid of a wall. I mean, technically these are considered destroyed, but like, not really. The walls are still very much there. All right, there we go. Now, what do you want me to sell from here? Everything? Even the clock. You don't want me to remove that. Okay. Mandarin orange and white. I thought you wanted to get rid of, like, the 70s feel. The Mandarin orange is not going to help with getting rid of the 70s vibe. Let's try and get rid of all the wallpaper. I mean, really all we're doing is covering up the wallpaper, which isn't exactly good. When your walls suddenly start peeling and stuff like that, don't come crying to me. I mean, I'll come out and fix it properly, but I'm just doing what you're telling me to, lady. This one, yes. still just love the, oh yeah, we want to get rid of the 70s vibe. Paint the wall a vibrant, bright orange. Because, yeah. Okay, we need a kitchen counter. Now we're going to need a refrigerator. I think that was a refrigerator. All right. Let's get you snug in there. Yeah. And then we'll put the stove over here. Right? How far forward? Why does the stove need to be so far forward? Hello there, Moon Mage. Right? Maybe we need to put the stove over here? You know what? I want to move you out here. All right, so you'll go in there. There we go. Okay, so you just, like, you'll go there, but you won't go any further over. Or you will. Okay, sure. We're just gonna have a gap here, I guess. Why not? Screw it. All right, you want a table. Now we need 2 chairs. We need a sofa. Yeah, I don't think there's really enough room. You know what? No, we'll put the sofa over here. Yes, we'll put the sofa there. Put this over into the dining room, essentially. All right. A tricycle in the dining room. Sure. Coffee table. Cabinet. Sure, why not? Metal cloth hanger. We'll spruce up the table a bit. maybe in this corner? Yeah. Kind of fill in that corner bit. And a big-ass rug. All right, there we go. Now, let's see here. You want us to come through here. Sell everything we can. Oh, except for this one. Apparently this wardrobe gets to stay. It's not weird and it's not too weird. All right. What does more muscle strength do? Oh. It just gives us a bit more oomph to... All right, there we go. Now this is going to be what? Your A bedroom? Oh, you want me to keep that clock, huh? All right, but we got to move this around now. All right. I'm assuming you want me to paint. Basically, you're just having me update the same color. I thought we were updating this house, but apparently we're just making it a bit more modern a bit more modernly horrible. Look, when your grandma comes back and haunts your ass for fucking up her house, I do not do exorcisms. I mean, the room is bigger, sure, but I mean, it is you and your daughter, right? Like, are you just like both living in one room, planning on living in just one room? Is there a second bedroom I haven't found yet? All right. And we can level up our painting. Let's go ahead and hit more walls. Might need 2 buckets of paint for this. Yep, because I think we're out of paint. Yep. All right. Should have guessed that we'd need 2 because we're like basically we're painting 2 full rooms. Thankfully, they always had like enough of a few different colors. This gal's just like, nope, we just want it yellow. We want it to be like we are living on the inside of a daisy. All right, now we can move you back against the wall here. Like, my God, that is just painful to the eyes. All right, double bed. Bookshelf. All right, armchair. Bedside table. Bedside table. Ah, a desk. I guess you're gonna want like an organizer, maybe even a computer. Puzzles and stuff. All right, let's go ahead and you know what? We're gonna go ahead and move you over to there. There we go. Make this the kid's side of the bed, I guess. Okay, what is the point of... What is the point of the bookshelf if you can't put anything on it? Nothing fits. All right, there we go. Room is, yeah, so, I mean, granted, you know, yeah, houses back in this time were pretty freaking small. I'm surprised she doesn't want us to do anything with the bed, with the bathroom. Apparently a 70s style bathroom? That's fine. A kitchen? No, no, no. This doesn't look like it's 70s at all. Like, I actually did the paint job for this one. It's ridiculous. All right. What else do we got? What's next? A home for them. Who are them? Dear gods, my... Okay, I was not expecting our client to look like that. Not but much, but it's theirs. With limited energy, Jack needs help turning this house into a true home for his daughters. Comfort, warmth, and favorite colors are key. Let's build a space where they can grow up safe and happy. Yeah, 'cause, dude, you look like you have led a hard life, and there was something not right about him. I'm not sure if he's like an ex-crackhead or what, but like, dude looked like he's seen some shit.
It's nothing compared to our previous home, but it's our own. I don't have the energy to truly make it a home. But our daughters still have some growing up to do, and I want to be a helping hand. Don't forget about their favorite color for the bedrooms. This has to be a good place for them. I need you to make sure of that.
Yeah, he has definitely sounded like he has been through the shit. Like he has that the cadence and the style of somebody who has been like, yeah, he knows he's led a bad life, and he's trying, you know, now that he's got his daughters, he's like, no, I'm trying to clean up my act. All right, we've got dirt to clean. Right, Sleepy Blue, which is a lot darker than you would think. At least a lot darker than I think it would be, than I always thought it would be. All right. Okay, so now we need a radiator. All right. A bed, solid. Why is solid in like? Okay, shouldn't she be like blue and blue in color? I mean, obviously this kid's favorite color is blue, so why not right next to the radiator? That way, when the kid gets up in the middle of the night, needs a glass of water or something, has the possibility of burning themselves. Computer desk. Computer chair. But notice, no computer. All right. Think of the bathroom. Oh, dirt to clean, of course. And a towel radiator. Like, who did you buy this from? Your crackhead buddy? Did you sell out your dealer for as part of a deal with the cops, and then, you know, bought his house on the cheap? I'm pretty sure I've worked on a house like almost identical to this. Wasn't this like, yeah, there was what it was like the landlord that was like, oh yeah, so, you know, I rented out to these scumbags and they just completely trashed the place. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that was, yeah, because it was like this room was the one that was painted all black. Exact same floor plan and everything. I mean, I suppose they only have so many, you know, you only have so many floor plans that you can really go with, but still. Let's mop right next to the... Let's basically mop over the frickin' outlet. Because why not? How else are you going to get things clean? All right. Another sleepy blue, really? You know, when he said paint it their favorite colors, I was expecting them to have different favorite colors, not everybody loves sleepy blue. Apparently we are in the heart of America because every 5 seconds you're hearing an eagle screech. Jeez. That what Canadians think it's like living in America? That you just hear eagles screeching all the time? Or no, I guess this one's wasn't. I don't remember what country these people are from. I don't think it's from the U.S. All right, radiator. Right under the window, because why not? No, it's Compulsion Games was Canadian. I don't remember what... No, you are getting blue. That is your favorite color. That is what you're going to get. I'm sorry, but you already have a wardrobe. Why does this person get 2 wardrobes? Apparently there's dirt in this hallway. Oh, not anymore. Okay. Everything's done in this room. Oh, right. The, like, office type area. Done good enough. All right, we have new skill point. What do we get? Oh, cleaning. I guess see more dirt. Why not risk setting the entire place on fire? All right, clean the windows. Gray and royal blue. Okay. I'm guessing this is Dad's room. Wow, that is a much darker gray than I was anticipating. I thought it was going to be something kind of lightish, like... I didn't think we were going to make this like, hey, a dark and depressing room. All right, there we go. All right, double bed Hermes. All right, let's see, you get a light, nah, you get a medium blue, but we're gonna make it like dark gray. You're getting gray and blue, because that's apparently your favorite colors. You can be right under the window, so in the morning, the light is just gonna come in and just blast you in the face. chest of drawers. You can go over there. And then a bookshelf, which is fairly low profile. So you can kind of go in here. All right, all tasks complete. I don't know why they always insist on taking a picture from the outside. It's like, I didn't do anything out there. Colorful memories. White walls won't do. This couple wants their home to reflect a life full of travel and joy. With colors inspired by their adventures, decorate the space so it shines in every photo and every memory they make here. Well, might I suggest radioactive green? That will really stand out. You will never forget it for the rest of your life, which will probably be about 10 or 15 years.
This place is just grand. I'm sure we're gonna make a lot of colorful memories here. Speaking of colors, everything looks so plain and white. Let's make sure photos from this place are as vibrant as our life. Ooh, I made a list of colors based off the places we visited so far. This way we can decorate with our photos from the get-go.
I'm just not gonna say it. Who the hell is selling these houses with dirty windows and stuff? Who is buying the houses that are like that just like are dirty as hell? Like, you would think if you go to buy a house, are you going to be like, oh, well, it needs clean, but I guess I can take care of that, or hire somebody to take care of that for me? No, don't worry about cleaning it. I'll take it as is. Okay, so sand, almond, and cocoa. All right, so I'm thinking cocoa's going to be out there. Then we're going to put the sand almond in here. And apparently they want an air conditioner too. Are we talking like I'm just hooking up a window air conditioner, or am I like running full HVAC and... I feel like that's something that I should know before I agree to do the job. All right. Like, I would almost like to know the reason for their color choices. Like, why the Cocoa? All right, Cocoa. You know, you could, maybe they just went to Hershey Park. Who knows? But it's like the almond color. It's like that's kind of a different shade than normal. Okay, so I'm guessing we also have to do these walls. All right, you are going to have to move, sir. All right, there we go. Okay, don't know why you got to stand out like that. Ah. That's where the air conditioner is going. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, but I'm telling you to put it in. I have a lot of questions about this air conditioner. Screw you, you can wait, Mr. Screw. I will do all of them before you. Like, okay, we're getting everything, like, sealed up and stuff. We didn't cut a hole in the fucking wall. So, how are you pumping, how are you taking the warm air out to cool it? All right, paint with bright peach. And again, an air conditioner. Apparently they, they might travel a lot, but they don't like warm air. So yeah, that's just like it's just a mounting brace for an air conditioner. That's not like a hole where the condenser and stuff goes outside, cools the air, and then circulates it back in. That's why that's why just opening the door to your refrigerator will not actually cool your kitchen or anything, because the air circulates around, but it needs basically it needs somewhere to take the warm air out, cool it down, let the heat the condenser works, the heat disperses, and then it brings the air back in. If that's all being done in one room, the temperature of the room isn't going to change, because you're trying to cool the air by taking the warmth out of the air, but it's all staying in the same amount of the same air. Basically, it's like that it doesn't work. Which reminds me, there was one person that I saw that one time that was like, oh no, they got really sick and they thought that it was because they left their freezer door on their fridge open. It's like, no, that is not what cooled your apartment. I'm sorry, but no, that's not how shit works. All right, what sections am I missing here? Oh, right, these small little sections right here, over the window. There we go. All right. Completely ignoring the guidance. Now see if the condensers and stuff that came out, but it's like there's nothing on this side. Maybe it's connected to like an outside compressor, but I'm not seeing any kind of compressor on the outside, which is baffling. Need to clean the windows here. All right. Seriously. This one they want lime. Apparently this room is their tropical room. I do kind of wonder whose room this is, because it is very sparsely furnished. Like, whoever's room this is, they don't even get a pillow. They get a mattress, no blankets, no pillow, and a wardrobe. But that's it. Is this like a punishment room or something? Oh, when you're bad, you sleep in the lime room. I mean, I would hope not, but I have heard stranger things. All right, so this room is done. Paint the windows and then pastel pink. What does that remind you of? Like, I really do want to know. And again, why do people just not believe in pillows? Do you not believe in comfort? I just realized the lime one didn't get an air conditioner either. I really think that is the punishment room. I think that's the punishment room. Just like everybody else gets everybody else gets an air conditioner. Except for the lime room. All right, let's paint more. And I guess we'll negotiate better. Okay, what am I on or in or... Oh, good gods. Oh, that's what it was. I'm like, what is blocking me? I was in the ceiling lamp. I seriously do feel like I should, like, be calling, like, Child Protective Services or something. Yes, apparently these people do not believe in... Wait, where the hell am I gonna... Oh, no, I need to mount a radiator. Okay, so this one doesn't get an air conditioner either. If you're too warm, you suffer. But hey, we need a special radiator to dry our towels. All right. And we only made $7 grand for all that. Really? Cheapskates. All right, I think we can squeeze in one more. I think we can squeeze in one more. Now we're working for Max Johnson of Garage Goals. A car enthusiast with no space for his new ride? Disaster. The garage is overdue for a transformation into a spotless sanctuary for his prized vehicles. A job done right could come with a little extra appreciation. What does that even mean? Like, it looks like a workman's garage right now.
Hey there, how's it going? Man, this is not how I wanted this to look like. I work with cars and I play with cars, so I know the state of the garage is shameful. Just look at this mess. I really need space for my new rider. If you can make it as spotless as the garage, I'll throw in a little extra for you. Whew. Good thing I don't have to keep my truck here as well.
All right, make what as spotless as your... You want me to make your car as spotless as your garage? Wait, do you even have a house? I guess you do? Oh, you don't want me to throw out the you don't want me to throw out the microwave. Okay. No, you don't actually have a house. You have a garage and a storage area. You've got black and green mold. Wow, you are an overachiever in this town. So yeah, like, dude just basically lives. He doesn't even have a bed. He has a washer. He has a microwave. And storage. And that's it. That is no way to live, sir. Do I get the truck? All right. Well, I think that's going to be where we're going to end for today. I mean, we're just over 2 hours now, and that's usually where I like to keep it. It's about 2 hour episodes or so. But yeah, that gives us that gets us. I mean, we're still living in squalor. We're actually living better than the car guy, because like we have a bed and like a bathroom. Not a very clean bathroom, but we have a bathroom. We have a bed. We can sleep. But anyway, so yes, that's gonna be where we end for today. So yes, I do want to save. All right. Anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. Why are you not turning that on? That should be. There we go. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, consider prodding that subscribe button. Don't forget, the top link in the description down below will take you to our fourth wall page where we have all kinds of merch like our t-shirts, our mugs, hats, water bottles, and more. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live, you can ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below, because YouTube isn't great about notifying you guys when I go live. That's things like our Facebook page, our Twitter account, Tumblr account, Blue Sky account, and the permanent invite for the Discord server, where I make sure to notify you guys of when we go live. For example, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, we are going to be back with We Happy Few. And then that following midnight, we'll be back with more House Flipper Remastered. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!